12 years ago, Sirius Black murdered 13 people with a single curse. Imagine it! A single curse!
Crookshanks, no!
Get out of here! Can't you keep that monster under control? Now I'm gonna have to find Scabbers.
Calm down, Ron. You don't want to wake up Professor Lupin, our new defense against the dark arts teacher.
I'll help you find Scabbers. Come on.
I think Scabbers went that way. Come on, Harry. Scabbers went this way.
Nice.
Scabbers, come
You
here,
get
you
stuck. Okay, that was better because I got through. Did way better that time.
Right. Let's go and find Scabbers.
Well, look who it is.
Alright, can
Can
Goyle not duck this time? That'd be appreciated.
For a rat had something to do with you.
Because, you know, that would suck
Malfoy.
a lot.
What, Weasley? Or I'll Richter Sempra.
You asked for it, Malfoy.
2, 3.
Right. Excellent. Wow. Better try.
Okay.
You
Pretty good.
couldn't hit the side of a barn, Weasley.
Smiling on the other side of your face now, aren't you, Malfoy?
Come on, Ron. Why's the train stopped?
There's something moving out there.
This train isn't that bad.
Harry! Harry!
Dude, I got a train gold while I was offline. Got a 414, which is equivalent to where you split. I think it's a 327 or 326. Might have been a very low 327.
I've got to get Harry out of this carriage.
Dude, my Crab and Goyle strat's just consistent. And you don't do it. All you do is during the cutscene where they're like explaining lore on why I'm attacking Crab and Goyle, you're holding R and spamming X. So as soon as the level starts with gameplay, you're killing Goyle instantly.
None of us is hiding Sirius Black under our cloaks.
And then since Goyle's dead, you go and kill Crab, and then you do this, and then you kill Malfoy.
Harry! Harry! Are you alright?
What?
Are you okay?
Makes that fight a lot more consistent too. Way less likely to get pumpkined.
Who screamed?
No one screamed.
But I heard screaming.
Here, eat it. It'll help.
What was that thing?
A Dementor. One of the Dementors of Azkaban.
Are you sure you're okay, Harry?
Fine.
Take this book, Harry. I'm sure it'll help. It
Has a few pages missing, but I'm sure
you'll be able to find them at Hogwarts.
Dude, this one's so bad.
At long last, the Hogwarts Express reached its destination, and soon Harry and his friends were safely in Gryffindor. Knowing that Sirius Black was likely to be looking for him troubled Harry deeply, and Professor Dumbledore's announcement about Dementors patrolling the gates while Sirius Black was still at large only confirmed his fears. But finding
Yeah, there's so many little things in this game. It's hard to get them all.
Harry, did you have a look at the Folio Bruti that Lupin gave you then?
No, not yet.
Come on, let's
Like,
have a
for
look at it
example,
Show it to me.
Did you know you could do this?
Come on, show me the folio bruti. That's wicked. That's so cool. Let's go show it to Hermione.
Sorry, I'm really busy at the moment. I've got so much work to do. But you said you had lots of trouble with
Oh, that
Draco on the
book's true.
train.
Yes.
Well, you could have made it so much easier for yourself with the Expelliarmus spell. The spell book's over there.
Thanks.
That shit saves like a second. Because you don't have to go through the door. You don't have to go through the door animation. I remember.
The
Did you end up seeing the videos I sent in DMs? Did you see the Hermione strat though? That's fucking insane. Like, comparing what you're doing, which is relying on RNG that Hermione's there quickly.
Okay then. You cast Rependo at me, and I'll try and use Expelliarmus. Come on!
Flo found that.
Right, now it's my turn. I'll cast Rependo at you, and you use Expelliarmus to knock my spells away. Get ready then! 3, 2, 1! Yes!
Come on, Ron. Easy!
That was cool. Hey, I've got an idea. Let's go and see Fred and George.
I got fast Expelliarmus tutorial. As soon as I started talking about it.
What villains are these that trespass upon?
Come on, Fred and George are on the 6th floor.
You beat SLS in anime. Not like it's hard anymore. Not like it was hard on disc anyway.
What's it to you?
Well, if you're gonna be like that, here's a little bedtime story to keep you busy.
HDD is just...
Aim at the spell book. That worked.
Nice.
And don't come back, you loony. Right. Let's go.
Hundo, you'll be able to easily get second.
Thanks for sorting out Peeves, by the way. You really know how to cast that Expelliarmus spell.
Yeah, I'm assuming the first category you're going to go to is glitchless. Hundo trifecta, then HP2, okay.
Fred, George,
Okay, I think this is golden.
show us
Something really special. This way. Within this room is the entrance to a secret passage, beyond which you will find the Marauder's Map, a magical parchment that shows you everything you will ever need to know about Hogwarts.
So there's an entrance to the secret passage in here.
Yes, indeed there is, young Harry. And we're sure that one of you will be able to find it.
Ron? Hey, there's something odd about that wall over there.
Gentlemen, if you'd like to step inside.
Yeah, this is golden. Easy sub 9.
Wow.
Yeah, but that requires me to get better at HP2. Because, like, I could easily get it because 1 and 3 would carry me. But then 2 would be awful. I want a good run. Not like a shitty ass one.
Also take care of their
And again, Hundo's holding me back because the new Expelliarmus skip would be used in Hundo as well. Because you don't do anything in that
Whatever you do, don't mess up. And Bertie bots every flavour bean. That's it. Wicked. Take it steady.
Like 1 and 3 would carry me. I could probably, like, whatever you do, I could save 10 minutes over each game for 1 and 3, but your 2 would carry. And I'm shit at 2.
That's it.
Friends must work together.
Well, my PB is invalid. So none.
What's all this do then? Another puzzle? Oh, great. That's it! Alright then, I'll stay down here and keep watch.
For any percent, I don't remember what it is.
Make sure you don't fall off. Yes. Get back to there.
To be fair, this game is a lot easier to grind than 2.
For every true mischief.
2 is just a slot machine. Like, it doesn't matter how good you play, Quidditch could be bad, Aragog could shit you in. And eventually, and it's easier to get attempts to RNG. Like, once you get good at the game, you're gonna have more attempts get to the end. It's just they're gonna die at the end. Yeah.
Hedwig! Here you go.
This game has a lot more early game resets, so that and a lot of my resets were before the time I found that train consistency where I'd get out of train and I would just get Maleforced every time. Like the first level Burrow doesn't have a lot of reset points unless you get abysmally bad Gnome RNG. Also, this is what I was talking about.
I solemnly swear that I am up to no good. Surreptitiousness.
Oh, please, step through, young sir.
It's gonna move to the right. Because it's gonna move right now. And then by the time I get there, it's gonna move right. Perfect. It's gonna be on the right. Thanks for the good luck. Easy.
Did you get it then? What's it like?
We need the Brandino and Mike come back. We need Mike to come back to start grinding again.
Feel free to come by any
I
time.
remember when he grinded.
We're sure to have something of interest.
And
at a very reasonable price.
Plus with
Hey,
HDD
look,
now.
your rememberall's flashing. Do you want to have a look at your task list and see what it means? Thoughts up?
What a great start.
Harry and Ron got
What
up
is
bright
my
and early in
RTA? Just for you,
preparation
Jesse.
for their
A
first
1508.
defense against the dark arts.
Okay.
However, not everyone was quite as lively that morning.
A 1508 Marauders night.
We've got defense against the dark arts class. Hurry up.
I'm on my way.
Fuck.
I'm getting worried
What
about
about
Scabbers. He's been acting so strangely since we came to Hogwarts.
You dare walk in my way? But dude, look at my Sob. And my Sob, I removed the gold for Glacia skip with Harry. And I still don't have one yet. And this Sob is fucking garbage. Like, I have probably 20 seconds to save and Troll 2 skip, and I still lost 30 seconds there. I really want the 139 in this game, because it looks cool.
Ron, Harry, would you come here?
Then I'd be the only one with a 139, so I could say haha.
I would like you to go in there and bring back the Glacier spellbook.
I feel like I need to get better at the game, though, because I don't think I'm good enough. I don't know how that saved time, but okay. Also, fun fact about this area, as soon as it pans over to the cauldron and the black bars go away, you gain control of Harry so you can start casting early. That was pretty good. You call them over before you pick it up, then you pick it up.
Help me with this. It's so flipping cold. Thank goodness for that.
A 4x HP2, that'd be insane. And a 3x HP3, that would be even more insane. Like, we're getting there. What is, loadless record for 2? It's a 46, right? Good RNG.
Over here, Hermione.
You call them over while you set it up, by the way. So they get closer while you set up. Yeah, that wasn't gonna work. Can you please? I don't know how that worked.
I'll see if I can find the Glacier spellbook.
There we go. So what would be equivalent to a 49 RTA loadless? See? You have this ledge grab and then you just hold right.
I'm just so cold.
Easy. Isn't golding by much as I wanted because I got third try. It's golding.
Got it!
There's the 139 sob. Also, fun fact, when you fall as Harry, like when you jump, if you spam A, there is a frame you can hit on the ground where he doesn't do the ground animation. He just lands. Saves like a few seconds. It's like a 1 frame or something. Also, your Glacius gold isn't good. Or at least Glacius end. You can save like 30 seconds on it, I think. Nice. I have to do it again.
Try and keep out of the way!
Stay far away from him so he doesn't do any animations. .3x, not good. The trick with salamanders is you want to stay as far away from them as possible when they're iced, or else they'll do their kicking animation and they're immune to damage.
Oh, this is just brilliant!
Time to do this boss. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Fuck you. Yo, Flo. We finally got HDD odd. I got really scared we weren't going to allow it because the first thing I saw was Liam not wanting it.
Well done. Harry, Ron, Hermione. An excellent performance. 50 house points for Gryffindor. That is all for today. Class dismissed. Harry?
Can you show me how you made the Dementor back off?
I don't pretend to be an expert at fighting Dementors, Harry, but I'll try and help. But not right now. I have a lot to do, and I chose a very inconvenient time to fall
Well,
ill. I will get a message to you when I'm
it's allowed.
feeling better.
I already invalidated the Hundo runs. There was only 2 runs that invalidated it. It was mine and Cosmic's. Liam didn't do another run. Oh yeah, for sure. One is actually fairly stable. I like 1 on HDD, not because it removes a lot of lag, because it doesn't really do that. Because there wasn't a lot of lag in HP1 in the first place. It removes a lot of the crashes that you used to get on disk. For fuck's sake! What'd you beat it with? $226. The run I have on HDD might beat it. It's just someone needs to retime. Cause the any percent run I have on HDD is RTA. So it's in Miney's dock.
The Wigan Weld
It's a 228.41, so it's I don't know what it is. 228.41. It saves 2 minutes, 2-3 minutes.
Mr. Weasley.
It might just be enough.
While you are in my class, you will.
Harry!
It might just be enough.
Bring him to the front now.
Plus that run I got was garbage, so I could probably beat it.
Stop messing about.
Alright.
Settle down, Mr. Malfoy.
Because I didn't think anyone wanted to retime it, so I was just going to do another run.
Might actually learn something. Pick up both to administer.
Because that was the only run. It was the only run I did RTA. Because HP1 Lodos at the time didn't exist.
Administer the potion. Give.
What happened?
I will let Mr. Weasley give you a full.
That and HP3 was still broken, and there was still.
His incompetence speaks for itself. Thanks to Mr. Weasley's little sideshow, we no longer have time for the rest of the lesson. So, you will now be gathering the ingredients for the antidote to uncommon poisons in your own time, ready for my next lesson. For the next class, therefore, you are to bring fire seeds, billywig stings, chispurple carapaces, and the horn of a graphorn. Class dismissed.
It was offline. This is a 28 end day. Nice.
Thanks a lot, Weasley.
I'm really sorry.
Don't worry. Let's go outside.
Well, I'm exhausted.
Yeah, me too. I think we should turn in.
Yes. But maybe we should start looking for those potion ingredients for Professor Snape's next potions class. What do you think, Harry? Harry?
A 28 3x. Didn't think that was possible. But HDD just proves everything wrong. I think now theoretically a 27 is possible now.
Ravenclaw. Hufflepuff. Gryffindor. Slytherin is in the lead.
Harry continued to worry about the Dementors and Sirius Black, but he had plenty of other things to think about as well.
You've got to help Neville.
What?
Neville was wandering around on the 5th floor, and Malfoy's lot found him and locked him in the Muggle Studies classroom.
Yes, I'm streaming.
Where's
It's
Hermione?
HP3 Xbox.
She's finding it easy to study up there.
Well,
You know why? Because HDD got allowed and it's a hype train. Fuck off. It's the HDD party. We finally moved over to HDD. It's a very triumphant moment.
did you see his Potter and Weasley?
Ooh. That means you gotta do another run. So I didn't get hit. This dumbass.
Keep out of the way. Go on.
Need to focus.
Clear off, Malfoy.
Alright, this is where the run's gonna die.
Yeah, but we've still got to save Neville from the ghoul.
Dead run incoming. Get the fuck out of the way, Ron. Wow. It's early. Got it. Run's not dead.
Ron, we need your help down here. Okay. What was that? Try and keep out of the way.
Blimey. Also, look, Jesse, you get to see the I have empty save files and see how quick it loads. It's so weird. Like, watch this. And there's no confirmation. It isn't that bad of a strat because most of your runs end up dying to this fucking skip anyway. Yeah, you can. You can take your save file, which it's named a certain memory value. I think it's 454 something. I'll know as soon as I see it. You export it out, and you'll have no save files. And then when you need it, you would put it back in your box. So this is FTP. So you can do that with practice saves on 1 and 3. Eventually, the debug menu will end up working because we have to go through trial and error with memory values. And when I mean we, I mean SLS and anime, because that's what they wanted. I don't think they started. So I'm probably gonna have to dig into that. I'm assuming everyone wants the HP2 debug menu first, so I'll probably look into that first.
Oh no!
We need to find her.
You'll be lucky.
HP1 would have to be made because HP1 doesn't have a debug menu.
A shame your headship, sir, doesn't want to be seen. So I ran it through the landscape on the 4th floor.
But you can make tools.
Find something dreadful.
So.
Poor thing.
Did she say who did it?
Oh yes.
One thing I would really want, like for testing basis, like to prove theoretical skips, is like some ghost mode type shit. Because I know you can do that, and it would be really nice to test theoretical skips, like to see if they're worth my time.
And to that effect, Sir Cadogan will be standing in for the fat lady. Now, I know you're all still very worked up about what's happened, but my advice would be for you all to go to bed.
Literally couldn't hit A.
The
But HP1s would have to be made. HP2s is already made and works fine. HP3 is only level select.
Fast approaching, Harry, Ron, and Hermione's attentions turned to Hagrid.
Hagrid doesn't have a normal.
And then HP1s doesn't exist. The reason why we have level select on Dolphin
I'm sure it'll be
is because Jagodu made it.
So we can give Hagrid some support. It's his first lesson, and he's probably more nervous than we are.
Yeah, HDD on 2 Xbox only saves like, it saves the least. It saves like 3 minutes. Like 3 saves a lot. 1 saves a lot because we don't do wizard card loads. If we did wizard card loads, it would save virtually nothing. It'd probably save an overall like 30 seconds to a minute because there's weird delay in cutscenes.
Sorry to say it,
Mostly because of
all that
lag.
studying you're doing can't be healthy. If you're not careful, your brain
But
will burst
HP1 just saves more because of wizard card loads. Then 3 just saves a fuck ton. Like RTA, it's bad. Like world record RTA flow now is a 149. Because you can get sub 230 RTA with 1 and sub 150 with 3. But you have to get a really good run with 3. You need a 142 or better.
Gee up there. Meet Buckbeak. Beautiful, isn't he? Now, the first thing you gotta know about hippogriffs is they're proud. You always wait for a hippogriff to make the first move.
Dude, Trifecta record's fucking free.
You walk towards him, and you bow, and you wait.
Flo's gonna get it with his full series. And if he doesn't, I'd be disappointed.
Ron, Hermione, who wants to go first?
I don't know if he's going to practice these games, though, because he doesn't really need to save time. Because they're already bad in his run anyway, and HDD is going to fucking carry.
Go on, climb onto his back. Well done. I expect you'd like to
I don't know
see
if you're going to do runs. Are you going to do runs of practice
Right.
before full series on these, or are you just going to wing it in full series because of HDD?
Then just fly at the bat.
Because I don't think you really need to practice these.
Go on then.
The only thing I suggest is maybe we must skip on 3. Because it's different. Ooh, you did practice of this? Was it a run? Or was it just practice?
Not bad. You might want to get a little more practice. I'll give you a C for trying. Good work.
Give me a go at that thing.
To be fair, like,
You're not
practice
dangerous
isn't
at
really
all,
necessary.
are you? You ugly great brute.
Malfoy, no.
With 1, though, the timing is the exact same. It's just you gotta press it quicker.
It's just a scratch.
It's on the same spot in the load that it is normally.
Harry made his way to the
You just have less
Quidditch
leeway to
match,
do it.
unaware that
I've gotten it
events
every
that
single
day
time I've played
would
it,
take
and
an
so is
even worse
Jesse.
turn.
He says it's not a bit.
As the Gryffindor team
Yeah, just shorter
struggled
window.
against the weather, Harry caught sight of a giant black dog high in the stands. An eerie silence fell across the stadium, and a horribly familiar wave of cold swept over him. Dementors swarmed over the pitch, and with his mother's screams ringing in his ears, Harry fell from his broom and knew no more. Harry slept restlessly in the hospital wing, sinking into dreams full of clammy, rotted hands and petrified clothing. He could hear voices whispering, but they made no sense whatsoever.
Dude, why is my BPT a fucking 140 still?
Ron? Quiet. I know where Sirius Black is. He's down in the dungeons. Follow me.
I feel like 139 is doable.
Ron?
I thought it was doable on disc though, so maybe like a 137 or something. Three can go pretty far into the 3X's, I think.
Weasley, oh, you're going to cry. You're starting to panic. I think I know why.
Get him!
Your secret's not safe now I'm in on the joke. And I'm dying to see your plans go up in smoke.
When are we gonna use that dodge slide in an actual run to store speed? When are we getting cruise boosting in this game?
I'm having such fun. This really is great.
Stop him!
You'll be here for hours. You'll never break free.
Dodge sliding isn't hard. It's not like one frame. It's just there's no way to preserve the speed, so it's not fast. Because you stop, you get a huge amount of speed, and then you just stop.
Ron, about
So it'd be like
Black.
task only
He's
shit.
in the dungeons. Come on.
If we could preserve it, then it'd be fucking insane. That'd save minutes. Especially in like the walking segment. Second. Oh yeah, Jesse, there's a difference between holding an input on the load and holding the input before the load. Like, if you hold an input on the load, it starts, and then, it starts later than if you were holding the input before the load. So if I'm holding forward before the load, I start quicker. I move, like, as it's, like, loading the HUD.
Ron, what are you doing? We can't take on Sirius Black on our own. Come on. Psst. Look, we've got to get Professor Dumbledore. Oh, you shut up. He's in the corner.
It's because in some areas he does that because the camera defaults ahead of him, so he turns around, but then it goes back behind him. You know, it's only in certain areas. It does that in entrance hall. Entrance hall only coming from the grand staircase.
Perhaps I might mention
And then
that I saw
I think he does it on 5th.
drag you off into the night. Good night.
Ron, how did you know where I was? Peeves. He couldn't wait to tell someone what Draco
That's
was
pretty
up to.
normal. On those loads, you would hold on the load because then he would just go forward. Also, fun fact: don't move as Ron here. As Ron's opening the door, you can switch to Harry and go. Throw. You missed. You missed. Go. Nice.
I don't suppose this place gets many visitors. It's horrible. Good. Hedwig.
Dude, I wish this was like any other category because like in any percent, ending's hard.
Here you go.
Because you have like Draconifers and then you have
Hermione.
the Troll 2.
Fetch Hermione.
Bang on this wall and it pushes you up. Oh, I get to show you the menu here. It's actually really smart.
Hermione.
What
I don't know if did you come down here for, Harry? You should still be in the hospital wing.
Long story. And one that involves Malfoy and Polyjuice Potion.
Well, let's hurry up and get out of here.
You start as Harry, you run over there. You call them over, because it's quicker. And you switch to Ron.
That gap under there, Hermione. Do you think you could squeeze under it? Careful, Hermione.
I think we've got to get to that switch. Oh, red cat.
No, not really. You do it as soon as Ron picks up the gate. Because you need to switch to Hermione anyway. So we go in the spell menu, get Lumos, switch to Hermione in the spell menu, get Glacius, and then we're Hermione. Also, fun fact, there's invis walls here. So you can do this, which means she doesn't have to turn around. And you won't get that dumb camera shit.
Got it! The Reparo spellbook!
Telling you all the little things. They add up. A lot. Alright. Then, instead of going back to save them, you repair the bridge first. Then head back. Then, since Ron is right there,
Did you find anything? Brilliant! Can he ring
you
that
switch to
song
him.
get
He already
us
has
out of here?
Lumos. Hit call friends so you get a frenzy so they head over here.
Yeah, nice one. I hope this means we can all
And now they're heading over here. I'm running over here as Ron, which is quicker. I don't need to repair the bridge. 1, 2. And they're already over here to Flipendo. Then you switch to her.
What are those things?
Red caps! Don't you read anything?
You enter this hallway where the trigger is. 1, 2. You can go through those nights. Saves a few seconds not having to wait.
Thanks, Hermione. You really saved us.
Oh, I just remembered. We still haven't got any Graphorn horn for Snape's
And that's our
potions
power night.
class tomorrow.
There were so many little things there that you could have done that are just not obvious.
Where did you? Draco. He dropped it.
Ron, you're amazing. There's more than enough for everyone here.
Let's all turn in. I'm worn out and I really could do with a good sleep.
Winter came to Hogwarts. The sky lightened to a dazzling opaline white, and the muddy grounds were hidden beneath a blanket of soft snow.
I don't know what an okay time is in this game anymore, because like a 149 used to be like okay, I guess. But like 149's fucking free now. So,
Well, we got the Graphorn horn.
not like it's hard.
Last time I checked, we were still missing some of the other ingredients.
I feel like it's 145 or
We
something
better go
now
and find them
for an
before we
okay
get to
time.
Snape's class, then.
Switch to Harry because it defaults to Hermione on this day. Yeah. Because right now we're dominating the leaderboards of HDD times.
You know, I do wish Sirius Black was after Malfoy instead of you, Harry.
Ron!
I don't think 145 is a good time, but that's because I had 145 on disc and I thought it was shit. Need to get this. There we go. 474 attempts. Well, I think I have 300 in one Annie.
I do hope they find Sirius Black soon. He sounds really scary. I can't imagine how you're feeling, Harry. I've been wondering, do you think Scabbers has been looking ill lately?
No offense, Ron, but Scabbers didn't look that healthy to begin with.
Maybe I should change his diet or something.
You could try, but I can't see it's going to do much for him, to be honest.
Even if we find some Chisperfles, how are we going to get the carapaces off them?
Fun fact about those trees, the AI hate the trees and avoid them at all costs. That's a very important piece of information for later in the run.
Do you think we'll find fire seeds or something that's on fire?
200.
One more and we'll have enough. That's it. We have all the billywigs we need.
It's gonna lock there because it's loading in the map. Another fun fact, which is useful for Hundo, you can hit bushes for beans.
I think this is where we can get fire seeds. A fire seed. That's it. We have all the fire seeds.
You get over here,
Ron,
call Ron,
coming.
so he'll be right behind you. See?
Aren't those Chisperfles under those bushes?
Now the area is
How do you
activated.
think we getting them out of there? A Chisperfle carapace. Just one more and we'll have enough. That's it. We have all the Chisperfle carapaces we need.
I like that strat way better. Fun fact about characters is you can switch on doors. So when you're Hermione here, you would open the door and switch to Harry. So on the next load, you'd be Harry. Very fun fact.
And as you can see,
how's RTA
combine
looking?
To form the antidote to uncommon poisons, which can be administered
Sub 1 potion
to cure
ingredients.
such things as the
Okay.
venomous heart of a doxy. Now, I would like you to gather together the following ingredients in time for our next lesson: flying seahorses, doxy eggs, toasted dragonfly thoraxes, and fairy wings. We will be using these ingredients to make the girding potion. Class dismissed.
ancient runes next.
You two
see
got
those
the charms. I'll meet you
there.
there.
What is she on about? I don't
I
like it down here. Can we go?
And what you would do, since we've already saved on the first save file, for the next two save and quits, we would save on the second and third file. Lol. Yeah. The only one you would have to overwrite is the troll skip, and that's it. Time save. So basically, instead of buffering A, you would either buffer down for this one and up for the last one.
Which is why the Carpe Retractum spell is useful. It allows you to seize and pull objects within your direct line of sight towards you.
Sorry.
Miss Granger, would you be so kind as to bring Harry and Ron to the front with you?
I'm just telling you, the world record at the current moment is fucking garbage. I lose a minute on final split. That and all my golds are shit. Like, don't take how close the record is seriously. Then buffer pause. Buffer down. Nice. A 58. Let's go.
House points for Gryffindor. Class dismissed.
We could go looking for potions ingredients. That new spell might come in handy. But then again, we could all turn in. What do you think?
Oh, I don't know. I'm worn out. But we have to get off this floor, because those prefects...
It just shows how many little things there are, and how much they matter. Because they matter way more in 3 than they do the other two. Mostly because of the character swapping mechanic and them having varying speeds.
Slytherin. Ravenclaw. Hufflepuff.
It saves 25.
Slytherin is in the lead.
Harry was eager to begin the anti-dementor
No, not really.
lessons Professor Lupin had promised him.
That puzzle isn't long.
Cat's got it in for Scabbers. I swear I heard me say that Scabbers...
It's a very, very, very short puzzle.
And it went for him. Anyway, where are you going?
The only reason it saves a lot is because you have to walk around with Hermione everywhere.
He's going to teach me how to fend off Dementors.
And walking with Harry is just faster. I bet the skipping of the puzzle is not even the majority of the time save.
Let's go.
Ah, Harry. I see you brought your friends. The spell I am going to try and teach you is called the Patronus Charm. It conjures up a Patronus, a kind of guardian that acts as a shield between you and the Dementor. What I want you to do is to go in there and bring back the spell book containing the Patronus Charm. You will face a boggart. A creature that assumes the form of the thing you most fear, which for you, Harry, is that of a Dementor. Good luck.
Also, this is what I meant at the very beginning. Like, to pull it. Because you're on this side first. So don't go around, just pull it.
I need to push it further.
Also, fun fact about this cutscene. The cutscene ends early. So you can move. As you can see by the hook.
Done it.
So you can move blindly to where you need to carpe the hook. All I do is hug the wall so I don't fall. Oh, fuck off. Too far forward. The great thing is, a Dementor can't get you in the middle of an animation. It can't interrupt an animation. It can just stop you before you get into it. So if you're in the middle of something and a Dementor charges you, then it loses interest. It's as if it got you. It's the same thing in at the very end of the game. If two Dementors charge you at the same time, one will grab you, and then the second one won't do anything. BRB? Alright, you're not missing much. Make sure to be back before Dragona first.
One more to go.
Yo, Emma, thanks for the gold. HDD got officially allowed. It's a day to celebrate. bathroom now.
Harry. Harry.
I heard
You
my
heard
dad.
James?
Yeah. Why? You didn't know my dad, did you?
Remus?
Severus. I will be with you in a moment. I will go and keep Professor Snape busy. I'm afraid you will have to make your own way back.
Try not to be seen.
You know, I can't stand Snape.
Always there when you don't want him, and setting impossible homework tasks to catch you out. Don't be so sure, Ron. What? Well, while you and Harry, I was studying these books. I think we can get our hands on some fairy wings in Hogsmeade. Hogsmeade? But how are we going to get there before the next potions class? The map shows that there's a secret passage under the statue of the humpback witch on the third floor.
What do you think?
You know what I think? We're not grabbing the Draconifer's book. I'm committed. I'm committed. I've done something called commit. Snape. Keep it down.
We'll stay here.
Over here.
Okay. That's super slide number 1. That's the easy one, though.
Run! On my way.
We mustn't be seen.
I'll take that. Alright, let's get some good stealth. That probably shouldn't have worked.
Descendium.
When? When I own the games. Still have yet to own them. You don't know how many people have recommended me it outside of the speedrunning community. They figure out I speedrun HP games and they're like, "Oh, you speedrun Lego games?" I'm like, "No, I've never played them." like how I didn't register my second input. It depends how buggy Hogwarts Legacy is. That's all it depends on. Easy.
Oh, just please let me in.
Neville? What's wrong?
I lost my list of passwords and Sirius Black must have found it. And Sir Cadogan just let him in. Professor McGonagall is so furious with me that she's forbidden anyone to give me the password into the tower.
Hang on. Fortuna Major.
My pleasure.
What a night.
Right. Sorry.
Sorry.
I just want to turn in.
Yeah, me too.
Many nights, no one slept well. Gryffindor Tower.
My BPT is still a fucking 140.
Throughout the castle, rooms were searched and security was tightened, but the elusive Black remained at large. And much to Ron and Hermione's concern, there was no sign of Scabbers or Crookshanks either.
Look, I'm just saying that it's very weird that the night Scabbers goes missing, that cat of yours decides to slip out too.
Okay, Ron, you've made your point. I'm as worried as you are. But right now we're missing something else. Potion ingredients. And we
I haven't got much time before Professor Snape expects us in class.
We need to get some dragonflies. Do you think Hagrid can help?
No, I don't think he can. He has no experience. Ooh. 6-gen runs win. Bro. That was dumb.
Do you think they'll ever catch Sirius Black?
Ron, I don't think Harry needs reminding about him.
You can run on a 360. You just can't run HP2. I know there's one run on the board that's 360. For HP3. I think it was Matthew. Which, he needs to run in general, so. Which he said he's gonna be getting an Xbox and modding the shit out of it, so.
We have to find Buckbeak. Let's go.
We'll see. Now that HDD is allowed, like.
A doxy egg. Just one more and we'll have enough.
I'm poisoned. I can feel it. That's it.
I stole your doxy eggs. Fuck you.
I really need some antidote now.
I'm poisoned. I can feel it. I need some antidote.
Well, yeah, but your first runs don't have to be good. Usually, I like to say any other console that isn't Xbox, or now Xbox HDD, is kind of like the trial period. See if you want to pursue the game further. Want to get good times in it, and then...
Gotcha! Flying seahorse. One more and we'll have enough. That's it. We have all...
Been bleeding time.
Those are flying seahorses in the lake.
I have to do that.
Those are flying seahorses in the lake.
We have to find Buckbeak. Let's go.
Come on.
Over here, Ron.
There you go. She running. People run. She people running. Come on. It doesn't matter anyway, because I have a bunch of time save at the very end. AKA Troll 2 skip. I could probably do Trolls normally and save time. Which is kind of sad.
These are dragonflies. But how can we get them out of the air?
Fuck! Because the man don't want to fucking go. Come on. I'll be too early.
Just that's it. We have all the dragonflies we need.
I had time to save there. That was awful. Probably the worst thing about this run so far. Is Jesse back? The fact that I lost time here is kind of sad.
This is the way.
And this leaves you with the girding potion, which may be consumed to increase one's endurance for a considerable number of weeks. I do warn those of you who wish to experiment with this potion that the maximum dosage is no more than 2 of these vials. Class dismissed.
Sorry, Ron. I've got to go to the Quidditch stadium. Good luck!
It's pretty rough here.
Draco, hang on. You know the plan.
But the
you
reason
had
why
to
my
spin the
BPT
Quidditch
is
ball
so
crate, the
high
one with jinxed balls.
is because of
Well,
the split right here.
Derek has done it.
Possible
They
time
put a
save is
real crate in the
44,
courtyard in front of the clock tower.
but that's not including that I can gold that split by a fuck ton
Wipe out Gryffindor.
because of HDD.
You took your time. I've just heard that Slytherin have swapped the Quidditch ball crate for one with jinxed balls in it. We've got to tell Professor Dumbledore.
We can't just go telling tales and expect him to stop the match. We've at least got to show him the evidence. Did they say where they'd put the real crate?
In the courtyard in front of the clock tower.
Okay, let's go outside and see if we can get into the courtyard.
Look, there it is.
Yeah, but we can't get to it from here. The only way to get to it is to go out into
The grounds and then fly it or something.
How are we going to get into that courtyard?
We have to find Buckbeak. Let's go.
I did the call friends thing here, and what I said about the tree earlier, you want to walk around this tree because she bugs out around this tree.
So, fly to that courtyard in front of the clock tower.
Also, like I was saying in Jesse's stream earlier, this dragon is bugged. So if you hold the cast, it works first try. So you get the longer animation.
Got it! Now to go to the Quidditch stadium.
Ow. This run's a mess.
Come on, Buckbeak!
Ron and Hermione arrived just in time to show the evidence to Professor...
A lot of my time save is going to be on this day.
Quidditch balls and allowed the
I really do not like this day.
This gave the Gryffindor team the help that they needed, allowing Harry to catch the Golden Snitch and win not only the game, but the Quidditch Cup as well.
You were fantastic!
What's the matter with Hagrid? Hagrid?
It's no use. Beaky's gonna be executed at sunset. I couldn't help him.
Oh, Hagrid, what can we do?
There's nothing you can do. The time's set and that's it. They just run along and turn in. I gotta go and make Beaky comfortable.
Maybe we could... Oh, I don't know.
No, Hagrid's right. There's really nothing we can do. We should turn in.
Okay.
The house point totals are to be counted. Slytherin, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, Gryffindor. Slytherin is in the lead.
Alright. This skip determines if the run lives or dies.
Harry, Ron, and Hermione paced the Gryffindor...
It's not like I have minutes to save here, but, you know. If this skip goes horrible as last time, I'm gonna have a shit run.
He can't just sit there on his own waiting for the executioner.
You're right. Let's go.
That was enough. Okay, first try. I told you I could gold it. If I got it first try. Told you. I wasn't lying. Alright, if in-game is really good, 140. If not, 141.
Hagrid needs us. Come on, let's go.
As Harry, Ron, and Hermione arrived at Hagrid's hut, the executioner came to seal Buckbeak's fate.
He's here. Don't let him see you.
Buckbeak, how could they?
Scabbers! It's okay,
Sorry,
Scabbers.
Scabbers. Come back.
Ah,
Gotcha! Alright. Willow needs to go probably relatively well.
Harry and Hermione chased after him.
I know my gold is shit, so... But I didn't have to heal Harry, so... Doxy room needs to go.
Right.
Can you please? I'm fucking stupid. I might just need to heal because of this room. That was awful. Worse than last time. Like, Harry's low. And it's all my fault. One doxy bite and he's dead. Okay, they're all targeting. Fuck, Hermione's dead. Not what I needed. Not what I needed! I don't need fucking antidote! Need to heal. Ah, this is a 141.
I need some antidote.
Cool.
I've been poisoned. I need some antidote.
I don't even be that. This was awful. Wait. Worst will I've ever had, I think. Please. I just moved the time save. What garbage?
The Whomping Willow led into the Shrieking Shack. Harry discovered that the black dog was in fact Sirius Black, and that Black had not been trying to murder him, but had in fact been hunting down Peter Pettigrew.
That doxy room was awful. Hermione dying was probably the worst case scenario.
No! You can go to Azkaban.
As they marched Pettigrew to Hogwarts, the full moon rose, and Professor Lupin transformed into a werewolf. In the confusion, Pettigrew escaped.
Sirius!
Do something, Harry! Please!
Yeah, in-game was garbage. Like, nothing much else to say. one. That guy's gonna come. There's one on the right. He's gonna show up. Ain't no way. It's either gonna be two or three. Awful. No more, please. I don't know how that saved time.
Dad?
Now captured, Sirius Black awaited his fate.
If I get a
on the seventh
decent
floor of the Western Tower.
stag, it's
Eager
41.
to explain to Dumbledore what had happened.
It shouldn't even be this close.
telling the truth. He's innocent, Professor.
I believe everything you say, but there is nothing I can do. What we need is more time.
Hermione understood immediately. Dumbledore was giving them permission to use the time turner she'd been using all year to attend several lessons at once.
We're going to use the time turner to go back 3 hours, rescue Buckbeak, and then save Sirius.
Having rescued Buckbeak, Harry and Hermione hid amongst the bushes beside the lake. As the moment drew closer to Black's capture by the Dementors, Harry's mind wrestled with the vision of the shadowy figure and the ghostly creature that he had seen by the lakeside.
I know it sounds crazy, but I think it was my dad.
Harry, you mustn't be seen.
It was time for the rescuer to appear, but no one was coming to help this time. And then it hit him. He had not seen his father. He had seen himself.
I've got to save them!
It's enough. Okay. It's a 41.
You conjured a Patronus and saved Sirius.
I know, but they'll soon be coming to take him to the tower. We've got to hide.
Easy 41.
Do you reckon Sirius is up there yet?
Who's that coming out of the castle?
McNair, the executioner. He's gone to fetch the Dementors. One of us has got to get Buckbeak to that tower.
Fly, Harry, fly! What are you doing? Get to the tower!
How can I ever thank...
Get on! There's not much time! The Dementors are coming! Go!
We'll see each other again. You truly are your father's son, Harry.
Alright, this is 141.
Nobody at
I don't really have
Hogwarts
much
knew
to
the
say,
truth behind
besides
what
that I'm
had happened
disappointed in
and
myself.
why Sirius,
Like,
Buckbeak, and Pettigrew had
if it was a
vanished.
low 141, I would have been fine.
Hermione, Professor
But I
Dumbledore,
literally choked the entire chance of 140 or low 141 in Willow. I choked the 52 seconds in there.
And to do anything that remains to be done. I'll remind you that we will soon hold the House Cup ceremony. But if you would like to run along now, come back to me when you're ready to see who's won.
GG.
And now we reach the end of another eventful school year together. So, for their loyalty, courage, and their